each other, attack for each other. Everything we have, we leave out on that field. Give us some.
This game against LSU, the atmosphere is going to be unreal.
This is a big opportunity to make a statement on who we believe we are.
We're the best in the nation. All day, we play harder than them.
Whatever the narratives are, our guys know what they want for an outcome.
Let's go!
There's a lot on the line for us this Saturday.
Soggy, sloppy weather all day, but the storm has moved off. The lights have come on, and Death Valley has come alive as the Aggies come calling. Welcome to the SEC on ABC. Kelly, Barry back in the game on 2nd and 10. Four-man rush, and they got him. Well, 4 guys beat 5, and there is Cassius Howell. He portaled from Bowling Green. He is a big problem for everybody who faces this team.
And this is interior D lineman. He's a big one tonight.
Yeah, he's been out. Good to have him back healthy. Reed from the pocket delivers across the middle, and it's a crossing right to Concepcion, who sprints out of bounds. Got in front of the freshman DJ Pickett, picked up 13.
Marcel Reed dropped. He looked to his...
Ball out quickly, spit to the edge. It's Theo Mellon Orstrom, the big Swede, and the tight end. First down yardage at the LSU 41.
Did a nice play design there,
showing some pressure. Got to hurry here. Play clock at 1. Reed rolling out and wanted to launch downfield. Just takes off. Marcel Reed racing to the pylon. Makes a cut and dives for the end zone. Touchdown A&M. The electric quarterback strikes early from 41.
Now this is undisciplined eyes from the second level of the LSU defense.
Down in the red zone. 4 receivers, bunch to the right. They go back to the left. Green, jump ball. That was easy. Trey Des Green, a red zone weapon. What a drive for Nussmeier. Surgical.
He really was challenging these fans.
Handoff inside. Jamarian Morrow, part of that deep rotation. We'll see 4 or 5 different Aggies carry the football, and he got 11 yards that time.
7 guys up. Are they all coming? Who's dropping?
6 of them come. Ball out. Reed completes it, and Concepcion slips free. A big gain into LSU territory.
What a route by Concepcion. Really did a nice job of selling this. Keep in mind, Delane, one of the top corners, I think the top corner in the country. Look how he shakes him right there. That's a great matchup of good against good. Not only the great route, but how about the yards after the catch when he catches the ball?
They fake it to EJ. Reed again. Dances free. It's so hard to contain. He's got the speed, but he's also got a lot of wiggle. Missed tackle by Harold Perkins that time.
Yep.
Ari Daniels turn in the backfield. The 4th Aggie tailback to see action. Reed pitches far side. Terry Bussey is a versatile piece. At one point he was a DB for the Aggies. Played running back last year. Also had to play receiver. First down.
First down.
Maneuvering here. Play clock at 6. Tigers back off. Reed tries to make a play in the move. Throws it end zone. Touchdown. KC Concepcion from 15 yards out. And A&M back on top.
Well, again, what a job by this offense. Patrick Payton looked to have a
returner for LSU standing at his 40. And they just get it off before the play clock, and it's blocked. Ball bouncing out of the back of the end zone. LSU comes up with a safety, a special teams play. Caleb Jackson flying in to make the block off the edge. James Carter told him that it's your responsibility to call it. Reed from the pocket, crossing route. And they continue to use the tight ends effectively. Orstrom got out there. Big gain out near midfield. Second catch tonight for the Swede.
Well, we just saw LSU run.
Pressure comes. Reed steps up and launches. One-handed grab by Ashton Bethel Roman. Still running. Bethel Roman, the redshirt freshman, gets involved, makes a huge play.
Brought pressure up the middle, but watch them pick this pressure up. Gives Marcel Reed a great pocket to be able to step up in. Heck of a job. Whoa, very close to taking that chance of going up and over the defender. But it pays off. Just clears P.J. Woodland.
End zone. Almost enticing him to throw it to that side. Instead, he throws a pick over the middle. Picked off by Halsey. Halsey all the way out to the 25. So Reed makes a mistake, and LSU with a huge takeaway.
Well, normally you would see Patrick Payton
up to the right of the screen.
Yep, up to the right.
And Nussmeier taking a shot downfield. Looping throw, catch made by Berrien Brown. Deep shot. He beat Ricks that time, and LSU is set up.
Well, good job here by Nussmeier. He gets a safety, kind of cheating up, so he's got one-on-one. He just puts it up for his receiver. What an adjustment. 2 picks on the year for A&M's defense.
Now they hand it off to Berrien, the freshman bursting down inside the 5. Brian Kelly said he's earned the start, and he looks the part, 13 yards.
Great job.
2nd and goal. Berry, hesitation, makes a cut. Freshman in the end zone, LSU reclaims the lead. So the 2-minute timeout to work with. Pressure, Reed got the ball out. Catch made on the end. Craver, oh, Craver flashing the speed, just brought down. Picked up 20, but wanted to take it the distance.
And you know, he told us about playing baseball when he was a youngster.
And the ball batted in the air and intercepted. Deflected off the edge and picked off by Harold Perkins. Mansour Delay in the lockdown corner got a piece of it, and Perkins was there.
No safety behind.
2nd down play. Durham off the right side, still going. Caden Durham lowers his shoulder, delivers a blow, and it's into the red zone before Dalton Brooks got him.
Well, Nick Anderson.
Points scored and field goals made at LSU. And he knocks it through. Boy, most of this first half, the A&M offense clicking. They seem to be
environment and execute the way they were early. But some miscues, as we've talked about, changed the momentum. And now they get a chance to start the second half and try to get it going with the football.
Bussey from the 1. And Terry Bussey breaks free. Look out. Just tackled. Touchdown saving play made on the far sidelines. Aaron Burrow, the kicker, got into position to stop Bussey. You brought it back 43 yards.
Well,
Owens and Morrow. And Reed takes off. Marcel Reed weaving his way into the LSU secondary. Picks up 14.
well, we'll go back just to be able to put some weight on.
Added some muscle in the offseason. Turning the corner is Owens, and he's tackled after ripping off a 9-yard play. That kick return set him up, and this Aggie offensive line, guys who are experienced in the program. End around. Craver just able to tackle him at the 11-yard line after a 10-yard gain. As Amari Daniels is in the backfield on this first down play, but it's an end around again. They try it to Craver. This time coming around the corner. Big collision. Knocked down short of the pylon by A.J. Halsey.
That was these red zone opportunities with touchdowns.
From the pocket, Reed scrambling and scoring. Second rushing touchdown for the Aggie quarterback. A&M back on top.
That's heavy, man.
Tell Harold Perkins is sitting in there at linebacker, and he's got to spy Marcel Reed. Everybody in this stadium.
From the pocket, Nussmeier on second down. Long throw to the sideline. It's going to be broken up by Des Ricks, who stepped in front of Brown that time. 3rd and 7 now. Evan. And he's going to be brought down at the line. Once again, that pass rush. That's DJ Hicks this time. And it's 4th down.
There are a lot of great defensive minds out there, but Mike Elko, I think, is as good as there is. 6 on third down against Elko.
And no surprise, they've been tough all year. Chadwick with a big boot. Concepcion backed up all the way to the 23 and breaks free. Look out. KC Concepcion still running. They're not going to catch him. KC Concepcion. Touchdown, A&M, 79 yards. The return game, a huge part for A&M here in the third quarter.
Wow. You know how gifted he is. Transferred from North Carolina State. Marcel Reed knows, big smile on his face. He's a receiver, but he really his entire career in Raleigh and now in what he's doing at College Station. He's a running back that plays wide receiver.
Xavier Thomas in motion. They hand it to him. It's a little wrinkle as he looked like he was going to be headed behind the quarterback to the far side. Stop. Albert Reed just wasn't fooled. Special teams issues piling up rapidly. Bussey is back deep. This kick is not nearly as good. And it's off his chest. Scramble for it. A&M says they retain possession. Kind of came up on this very short high punt
underneath
bounce.
the pile.
James Carter trying to sort things out.
Texas A&M.
So A&M does avoid the muff punt there.
Oh, he stepped right there on KC Concepcion and then went down himself.
Concepcion has the ankle checked. Morrow houses it. Aggies pulling away, 24-yard touchdown. And A&M, just like last year, dominating Kelly's team after the break.
You know, sometimes in man-to-man
Showing pressure. They bring it. And Green, the target there, tackled immediately by Scooby Williams, who's been getting healthy, rejoining the A&M defense the last couple of weeks, and his 4th down.
So they walk 8 guys up, and you know they show this sometimes that they'll bring it, but you get a motion and watch. Look at the eyes already. He's already locked in. I got him. No miscues, no mistakes. So it's complex. And it's by Scooby Williams, the backer.
Now they're booing, and there's also some chanting we could hear as Concepcion is back in the game. Fields the punt again. Look out. KC Concepcion dancing and weaving, still going. They couldn't bring him down. Runs out of tackles and is going to be stopped inside the LSU 35. That will only increase the volume level of these boos.
I think the most impressive
Handoff. Daniels around the left side, knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. DJ Pickett knocked him out after a 13-yard game. This seems inevitable that A&M's going to punch it in and turn the lights out here.
No doubt. Halsey, who's a great player, is coming down from this spot at safety, but again, just not at the spot, not setting the edge, and that's your best player, your best guy.
Welcome back to the 4th quarter here in Baton Rouge, the SEC on ABC. Aggies have taken over.
You don't see that.
That's the fighting Texas Aggie band down there waving the towels. Fans all over this place. Beginning to become more obvious because the LSU fans have headed home, some of them.
It's an LSU team at night. 20-1 under Brian Kelly. Tiger Stadium. About to be 20-2.
1994, the last time A&M won in this place. That was the last time they also started 7-0. And they hand it off to one of them in the backfield. Flag is down. Orchardshire, the tight end there, took the handoff, and he was excited about scoring as a running back.
There are 2 fouls on the defense. Both will be declined. Offside, number 88 defense. Illegal substitution, 12 players in the formation against the defense. Both of those fouls are declined. The result of the play was a touchdown.
It's like what else? Remember we talked about unforced errors, you know, the illegal formation, 12 men on the field, miscommunication.
College Station East here, perhaps in Baton Rouge. Aggies doing their thing. Swang at the end of the 3rd quarter.
LSU doing their thing there in the middle too.
What did Johnny Manziel say in our tease before? We know all about Death Valley at night. We're going to come there and make it our house.
Absolutely. Good as anybody, in my opinion, the way they're playing right now, that there is in a country.
Nussmeier, he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 30. That's Ryland Kennedy, who backs up Howell, joining the party, and slow to get up. 16-yard loss.
And actually
going for it on 4th and 4. Nussmeier makes the long throw. Green makes the catch, but he's going to be stopped short. Des Ricks came up, hit him immediately, and the Aggies will take over on downs.
Chris, you're going to love this. A little bit of kind of a switch release, and watch the communication with the two defensive backs. Just you take him, I'll take the outside, you go with the inside. Good job of adjusting and communicating and then finishing the play by Des Ricks. Look at that. They switch on the fly. That is a hard thing to do. That was just getting it done, showing maturity on the road. This is just
comprehensive. Very, very tough-minded team.
Absolutely. You know, we 15. Chris, in the era of portal, like you're saying, they continue to get better and better with Ty Simpson.
Cut back, spinning, and scoring. Jamarian Morrow joins the party with a touchdown for a true freshman.
I mean, you got 5 backs when Moss is healthy. Kind of an embarrassment of riches. And every single guy, when he gets a chance, he's competing for carries. All of these guys, when Moss is there, Owens, Daniels, Morrow, who you just saw, E.J. Smith, but they get it done in Texas. What a story, right?
Yeah, Ryan Niblett, who had a punt return in Red River, had one 79-yarder to basically get it even, and then they won it in overtime. Arch Manning left the game hurt in OT. We'll have to see what the severity of that is. I don't think it's too bad. Michael Van Buren, one time a Mississippi State starter, comes in there and finds Trey'Dez Green, who catches it in stride out near midfield.
Well, that's right off the bench. Comes in for
Van Buren steps away from the pressure, trying to direct traffic and get somebody open in the end zone, and throws it. And off the juggle, Kyle Parker comes up with it. Touchdown LSU.
Kind of stopped the ball with his left hand. Then he got focused on his feet. It was just a matter of whether or not he had possession. You know, he's really had to come on this year with Aaron Anderson dealing with injury. There's the left hand. Now I watch his eyes go straight down. They make sure I'm in. Possess the ball. Has it.
Both fans who now at this point outnumber LSU fans, if you can believe that. I would say far outnumber them. The Aggies come to Death Valley and pummel LSU to stay perfect on the season. 8-0, first time since 1992. And they've got their sights set on 12-0. They've never made the SEC championship game since joining the league. Big 12 titles were not easy to come by either in their previous conference. They would be strongly favored to get to Atlanta this year. Well, two of the heroes for the Aggies tonight, Marcel Reed, Casey Concepcion, are with Holly.
Well, Marcel, you said you want all the smoke of a road game, that you live for moments like this. How did you get this stadium empty and quiet this crowd with your performance tonight?
I mean, we just did what we practiced all week. You know, we knew that we were the better team all week. I mean, we got the guys, we got Casey over here, you know, who make plays every day, and you know, we just went out there and executed the best of our ability, and you know, cleared their stands. Our student section went all the way to theirs. Shoot, it feels great to be a 12 man right now.
For you, this is a new experience for you playing at Texas A&M this season. You guys have developed some beautiful chemistry. What's it like for you out there right now?
I mean, it's just amazing, you know. It's just amazing, you know, to be out there with, you know, all my guys, you know, just out there having fun, you know, cheering for one another. So I mean, it's just an amazing feeling, you know. It's like no other feeling.
Tell me about the punt return. That was an electric moment to change this game. From your perspective, Marcel, because you were out there dancing with him. Start with you, and then let's get your perspective.
I mean, it's always amazing when we can put points on the board and I don't have to go out there. So, I mean, I'm just watching this dude. I told him, he's nice. I told this dude he was nice when he came to the sideline. I mean, I ain't seen that many punt returns in a season, like, from one of my teammates ever. So, like, just to see somebody who can make explosive plays like that is amazing to watch.
Why are you so special out there?
I'm just blessed by God. I caught the ball, and then I had acted like I was gonna go out of bounds, and then I saw number 3 kind of let up a little bit, and then I just hit the sideline, and then I hit the burners. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys. Go get that alma mater, son. Go sing that.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I guarantee you there's Aggies watching this right now who are choked up, emotional about this. We're used to seeing that at Kyle Field. No one is supposed to come to Death Valley. LSU, as Reed said, clear the place, clear the stadium out, and then sway to your alma mater down in the end zone after a 24-point victory here.
Message sent. It's a dangerous, dangerous football team that appears to be psychologically on a collective mission. It was on display tonight in all 3 phases. Marcel Reed provides tremendous stability and leadership as that steady hand as their quarterback. And you got a lot of moxie on that defensive side. This, like I said, this wasn't a fluke. This team is for real. They're going to be fun to watch.
Mike Elko, masterful job in year 2 here, building this team. He's with Holly.
Well, Coach, this is not a scene we've ever seen at LSU. What does it mean to you and your program that you made this happen here tonight?
Yeah, I don't know if I did. I think the guys in the locker room did. But this crowd is awesome. Kyle Field fans, Texas A&M fans, they've wanted this for a long time. The kids came out in the second half and did what we asked them to do, played one heck of a second half, and we went out and won a football game.
8-0, there's something special brewing with this group, Coach. What do you feel that it is?
Yeah, I think there's a togetherness. I think there's a stick-to-itiveness. We certainly didn't get everything our way in the first half. We battled through things. We don't blink, and then when it's time to go make plays, we got a lot of guys who can go make plays.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Holly.
Championships are not won in October. We know that. Things can happen quickly. Momentum can change. Things can turn out to be a lot more fragile than they appear. But having said all that, you love the ingredients they have and the fortitude of this team. It does feel different, doesn't it?
It really does. It's like I said, I think it's one thing to try to put the X's and O's together, and they're really good at that with Colin Klein on offense and Elko and Jay Bateman. But when you get a team that wants to play for each other, they probably like to practice on Tuesday. It's just a rare thing that you sometimes can't predict. They have it. It was on full display. They keep that together. They stay healthy. Johnny Manziel and everybody back at College Station, you have a lot to be proud of. This is a good football team.
He was right in the tease.
He was.
They came to Baton Rouge, came to Death Valley, and made it theirs. The Aggies own the night. We enjoy bringing it to you. The game produced by Bill Bonnell, directed by Jimmy Platt, our entire crew. Tremendous job as always. We'll see you down the trail, the home stretch of the SEC coming up, except on the West Coast. Stay tuned for your local news over most of these ABC stations. For Kirk, Holly, Bill, and our entire crew, Chris Fowler saying good night from the Bayou.